of saying goodbye. I've had enough of Holly alive. I've had enough of putting up with all the disguise. I've had enough.
Hey guys, Dustin here, i0n Games. Glad you could join me. Follow me on Twitter at i0n for life, as you can see on the screen below you. And today, before I head back into the old real world for the day job, I am going to play a little bit of WWE 2K17. This is my universe mode here. And the guy in the mask there is my United States champion on Hell del Muerte. And today he's got a triple threat match with Bo Dallas and Mark Henry. And Mark Henry is actually the only person who has defeated on Hell del Muerte in action since his WWE debut. You'll notice I have also... Oh, the video doesn't show up now. Interesting. Alright. I have eliminated NXT as we saw in our first video. And I've even now recently spent a little bit of my VC to go ahead and pick up guys like Shawn Michaels, JBL, Edge, Christian, Booker T, that could still be wrestling, and Daniel Bryan I've added him back into. And we're going to see what we've got. So here we go. If you like what you're seeing, please like, subscribe, and share. I would greatly appreciate it. When I can get this channel to 100 bodies, I can make a custom URL, which would help help people find me, and that would be very cool to see. This is a Clambake Productions podcast, which is a little podcasting production studio I've set up, and we may even have more shows in the future. Depends on if I have anybody that takes interest in having me produce for them. So, all right. So, on Hell del Muerte is a 6'8", 275, a typical WWE guy, powerhouse. I put him under the mask. He's based off of a friend of mine's mask gimmick on Hell de la Muerte, which I always thought should have been Del anyway, because Muerte should be El Muerte, I would think. Death would be a masculine, not a feminine. I'm not sure. Someone who speaks better Spanish than me can completely get on that one. And so I made on Hell del Muerte here. I took his shirt off, changed his tights up. Big credit to my friend Brian Blade for letting me, well, he doesn't know I've ripped his gimmick off here, but I have. So Mark Henry on his way to the ring. And if playing with HDCP, which is what I have to turn off in order to stream, keeps me the Raw intro and SmackDown intro from playing, I'll have that turned off every time I'm not watching a video. Here it comes on Hell del Muerte now. There he is. As I said, 6'8", 275. I took Psycho Sid's moveset from the Legends pack, altered it to be all body damaging. Boom. Love it. I don't know whose intro this is in reality, but I only really watched WWE and in some of and a little Ring of Honor and ICW, not a lot. I just download the Fight TV app. I don't watch any TNA, although I have kept up with the Broken Hardy storyline. Here he is. And that's not a spelling error. I meant for his Twitter to be WWE. I figured it was kind of cute. Call me Anarchist because I didn't see anything for death, but I didn't look that hard either. Choke slam and power bombers finishes, and he uses two military press slams, one into a gut buster, the other into a power slam, into an Oklahoma slam, I should say, as his setup moves. So there he is. Proof that WWE games follow WWE traditional, because the big guy who hasn't been in as long as my Wrestling Genius character's already got a title. Good match with Finn Balor at the pay-per-view to win that. So. And here we go. The third man in is Bo Dallas. Okay, he comes out to his normal Bo Dallas intro. Alright, there he is. Not going to bother watching his whole intro. Alright, so now the plan should be to take out Bo Dallas. I mean, that would be logical. He is the weakest of the three. So get Mark Henry out of the ring, eliminate Bo Dallas, and do business. And there's the attack on Mark Henry. Alright, let's see. Nope, he's going to get a reversal, as they all do. Uh-oh, Bo messed with me, so now he can just get a little side slam action there. And I'm going to catch Mark Henry, see what I can get on him. A little snow. Bo Dallas is going to just demand I murder him. That's going to be the issue here. A Bodog. Uh-oh.
What can he do to get the best of the other two superstars in there? This is a great opportunity to make a
Come on, buddy. What are you thinking? Now I'm going to try to slam Mark Henry.
Well, not always, but sometimes I say that.
Oh, world's strongest slam action to Mark Henry. Get off of there, you dummy. No momentum building for you, sir. I'm going to chuck Mark Henry real quick. How about that for strength?
Punishing power. Mark Henry's strength is so superior, he can lift automobiles.
And a little. Nope, he's going to get a reversal. Now you see that one of the new game mode things here that Mark Henry in this triple threat match has rolled out. He can interrupt right now if he chooses to, but it's not going to help him. He'll come in weak. None of that, you moron. I believe you're not that bright. Oh, wow. Nice reversal from Bo. And I am hurting. I hope I roll out, to be honest with you. Because he got a strong reversal, which is going to hurt me greatly. Although I'm in trouble. Mark Henry is amped, and I can't reverse anything, and now I'm hurt. Now I'm back.
His mean streak fuels an endless assault for whoever sets foot in the ring against him. This is the man who broke the world record for pulling a double tractor trailer.
I saw a thread on Reddit asking if we could delay another WWE game for a couple years to fix commentary. I don't think anything's going to fix commentary. I mean, Madden's done the best job I've seen of people trying to get commentary right. And even their commentary stinks. Mark Henry, don't screw this up. I want to break Bo Dallas in half. Little shock treatment. Back from the old days of watching TNA with Abyss.
He is slowly getting dissected.
And slam time.
After a move like that, he's going to need a chiropractor in his near future. He anticipated that move perfectly. This is it.
I'll drop you on your gut from my knee real quick.
This guy's just too strong.
It's a good move. It's usually the one I use when I'm not going to get the finish. I did this to Braun Strowman in a 4-way on Raw recently, and that was kind of fun to see.
It's devastating. This is hard to watch. This is going to be bad. When this guy's on, look at him.
Oh, that ain't good. He got me. And I'm out now, so I think we're going to see a win here. Nope, thank heaven. Let's say if he got a cheap win on Bo Dallas while I was laying out here unable to do anything, I'd be pretty upset. It's actually how he got me. I was having a 3-way match with Mark Henry and someone else. I think it was Kalisto. And I destroyed Kalisto, and then Henry caught me and hit the world's strongest slam and stuck me. So
he gets out of trouble there. He's delivering an old-fashioned butt kicking right.
See if I can hit something big. Or a rib cracker. I want to. Oh, did Mark Henry leave the ring? No. All right, I'll bring Bo back in then.
This guy's just getting worn out. He's in a world of trouble. Much more of this, and I doubt he'll be able to.
I have 2 finishers, so if Mark Henry interrupts this one, I can, or he gets back in, I can put him down. Here comes the big power bomb, though. This should end it unless Henry gets in. 1, 2, 3. That's a win. All power. He does jump off the top. I wanted to leave that as one of those whoa things that a big guy could do. Uses Fandango's leg drop, which is a body damager, unbelievably, and then an elbow drop. And there's the big power bomb, just like Sid's. Get him up, give him a little thrust down. I use Arnold Schwarzenegger's Terminator. I used it for the intro too, but no music would play, which was just really weird. One of those glitches. Had about 500,000 virtual currency and spent a lot to get Sting and those guys in there. Shawn Michaels, of course, had to bring back in. Yeah, I've placed them on various shows, and we'll see maybe a few of them even show up. Roman Reigns calling out Seth Rollins and losing the promo. Bayley defeating Charlotte in a promo. Lesnar going over Joe. And Balor destroying Curtis Axel more than likely. And head to the next show here. There's that HDCP on. It really makes the stream move along. Once again, my name is Dustin. You're watching i0n Games here on Clambake Productions channel. And I'm playing a little WWE 2K17 My Universe mode. NXT does not exist. I have moved everyone to the main roster. And I've gotten some legends out who can still go. Alright. Let's see if I've got a match tonight. I do. Dean Ambrose. Even though I'm a heel, the Wrestling Genius is in a feud with The Miz, which I don't understand, but yeah, I don't have to understand. Oh, it is showing the video for SmackDown here, so kind of hoped the ability to stream would have removed some of this because you can't skip it. I will say The Miz has shown he needs to be back in WWE title contention. I'm a huge wrestling fan. Of course, why else would I be playing this game? And I look forward to seeing it. You know, I think we're going to see Ambrose get the Intercontinental strap off of him, probably at the Rumble, and then you'll see, you'll probably see him move to the world title. The Vaudevillains doing the J.O.B. Yep, Nakamura moved him up to SmackDown. Yeah. And here we go. I got Dean Ambrose in the main event of SmackDown. I think it was Falls Count Anywhere. I'm not sure. We'll take a look at the old Wrestling Genius. Go from there. Don't forget you can leave comments here on the YouTube stream. I'm not seeing it because I'm broadcasting through OBS, but I do respond to any comments left. You can also hit me up on Twitter at i0n for life. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm going into my Twitter to remind my followers that I'm broadcasting now. Ooh, I can't spell for anything right now. That's not good for a sports writer. There we go. Perfect. Here we are. Let's go into the intros. The Genius and the Lunatic. Should be fun. I'll be heading out later, of course, to cover 3 basketball games tonight, which should be fun. All right, so the Genius is your prototypical heel. He's 5'10", 240. Wears a singlet. I like the design I came up with here altogether. He is just too smart for his own good, uses big words that he probably doesn't even really know what they mean. And, of course, throwing back to the local scene here, I have him coming from Main Street, USA as the king of old school. So, he is a head damager, utilizing the go-to-sleep and the super kick as finishes. Sweet chin music from the corner, of course. And the setups, I use a rolling air raid crash neck breaker and then a DDT. The only DDTs he throws is just the big DDT as a setup, which I have pinned people out of before, or he will DDT you on the apron like Bray Wyatt. And here comes Ambrose. I think we all know what Dean Ambrose looks like, but we'll let him at least walk out here. I'm not going to break out and attack him before the match. That's not really something that is done a lot here by this character. And, of course, The Miz is going to come to ringside. Yep, here he comes. 2 heels. I don't see the appeal. Oh, too slow on the reversal. Obviously, the Genius is distracted by Miz being out here. And he won a match last week with me distracting him. I wish you could set your run-ins and you control them. I haven't figured out how to do that yet. I'm going to spike Ambrose's head into the mat a few times. See what I can get away with. Computer does tend to reverse a lot, and I am a 108 overall. The Genius is maxed. There we go. It would be a cool move if somebody pulled it off in reality, wouldn't it? Spin around completely in the air like that and then land. Uh-oh. Yep. Oh, I thought I reversed the first one. Now he's going to hype up a little bit.
Dean Ambrose can go stride for stride with any superstar in WWE, no matter how big or small. Ambrose launches a frenzied assault.
Go ahead and get mine hyped up one to here too. Ha ha.
Well, Michael, what makes the attacks you mentioned even more deadly?
Nope, he's going to get the big reversal now.
Is one of the most unconventional superstars we've ever seen. No one knows what he's going to.
And here comes the interference from The Miz.
Hey, wait a minute.
See, this guy does springboard, so I would have liked to have springboarded out of the ring and hit old Mikey there. But what I don't like is this is now going to become a 2-on-1 because Miz has not been removed.
Dean Ambrose is scaling the ropes.
Here comes Ambrose.
Watch out. The sacrifice you must be willing to take to compete in the big leagues in the WWE.
All right, Ambrose. I didn't know you and Miz were such good friends, but this should look familiar to you.
He's in some serious pain here.
I missed the big kick.
Oh, that'll knock the wind out of you.
There you go, Ambrose. This should look familiar to you, like I said. All right. Nearly got my signature. Let's go ahead and do a little damage here if I can. Little fist drop, homage to the king. Those of you that don't only know Jerry Lawler as a commentator should, and you're probably a network subscriber if you're a wrestling fan, I would think.
A brutal punch in the midsection there. Good luck catching your breath after that.
And let's pull him in. Go ahead and catch him here with my SIG if I can. Kind of a neat looking move. I don't know who does that in reality, but it's a cool move. Nice. All right, I'm going to go ahead and do a springboard elbow. Miss it. Ambrose is going to go ahead and get his comeback going. I can't reverse anything, so.
Some ground here. It's Dean Ambrose. And just like that, this move is leading the charge. Yeah, charge.
Oh, come on.
Perhaps looking to take the action to the outside here. Perhaps it's happening, Cole, right before your very eyes.
Hey, come on, Dino. All right, I'll just do that then. See if I can get something here. A little drop kick in the back of the head should do us. All right, so I'll have two finishers.
The more punishment he takes, the slower and slower he is getting back to his feet.
Let's hit the only DDT of the match. Oh, yeah.
With a DDT.
And now,
this is insane.
let's put him to sleep.
I feel like we might be here all night. What a beating.
And good night, Dino. That's how to do it. Unless he's got resiliency. Nope, he didn't use it.
He did what he set out to do, and that was win.
Do like that look. When 100 and something pounds ago, when I was actually working on the indies, trying to become a wrestler, I wore a singlet myself, and I had some nice boots. Still got the boots, still got the singlet. I don't pull them out. If we were to get 1,000 subscribers on this channel, I'd probably pull out the singlet and do a live stream.
Here's your winner, the King of all.
Yes, I'm not going to break out. I don't see the need to. Now, if they would let me go after The Miz, I probably would have broken out there. But no sense at this point. I don't tend to get a lot of 4- and 5-star matches unless on pay-per-view. Once again, my name is Dustin. You're watching i0n Games. I'm playing WWE 2K17 on my PS4. Streaming through my capture device on my old Elgato here. It's sometimes I have a little trouble getting the window capture rocking, but we got her done today. Give us a little like, a subscribe, share the video if you like what you're seeing, and we'll go from there. Has there been a better redo of a theme, or remix of a theme, I should say, since Zack Ryder? I mean, wow. Main event, which is a Raw show. We'll just move on through there. Superstars, even though it's canceled in reality, is a SmackDown show here. Even though American Alpha's a tag champ, still working Superstars, you know. And they are the tag champs in this game. Alright, on Raw, Triple H and Lesnar, Golden Truth, Sheamus and Cesaro, Bayley and Nia, Balor and Axel, Jericho and Zayn. And a Big Show match. That should be fun. See where we end up. Have you seen the photos recently of the Big Show? Wow! Just amazing the weight loss. I think he's done he's getting ready to retire, he said, and Shaq and him at Mania, which hasn't been announced, but I mean, if it doesn't come through at this point, WWE's going to have some egg on their faces. So, I'll move my picture down here a little bit. Didn't realize I was so far up. There we go. I love Open Broadcaster. It's such a nice Nice system. You can just work with it. I learned it in 10 minutes, and I'm still learning, but you know, it's nice to have, and it's nice to get going. I have a friend who's thinking about doing a music podcast here on the channel. He's a musician himself and has a great ear for music. We've done a test show a year ago or so, and really that's one of the delays in getting this all started was just trying to do too many things at once. I was trying to do a wrestling show, a video game. Actually, at that point, i0n Games was a board game show, as evidenced by the D20 and the Meeple. And I may still play some board games on here at some point. But for now, I'm really enjoying the video game stream. I've done a lot of streaming lately because, like I said, this week in the real world, I'm going to end up with I'm at a basketball tournament. I got 3 games to cover tonight. I'll have a wrestling meet and 2 games to cover tomorrow night in the same location. And then Wednesday night, I know I've got 1 because I should have, knock on wood, 2 local teams playing each other. And then Friday and Saturday, I've got championship games. Anytime you're playing for a trophy here, especially locally, I'm going to try to come see you. But that doesn't matter to you out there on the World Wide Web here on YouTube, on Clambake Productions. All you care about is I'm playing different video games. I'm going to get you 3 streams a week, and I streamed 2 a day ahead over the weekend leading in, and hope everyone's having a happy New Year so far. 2 days in, I would hope it's not a bad one at least. And we head into the intro for the United States Champions. He takes on the Big Show, probably his biggest challenge to date. At 6'8", 275, he's not a super heavyweight, so I'm unsure how this is going to affect if he's going to be able to throw the Big Show around, but he threw Braun Strowman around, so I'm hopeful that we go from there. I love that intro. If anyone could shoot me a message at i0n for life on Twitter or a comment on the Clambake channel on this video, whose intro that really is. I would guess someone in Japan that I just don't know of, because that's a cool intro, and if they actually pull that off and make it look good, I would be impressed to see a video of that myself. 6'8", 275 on Hell Del Muerte, the U.S. champion. Going to do business with the Big Show. Should be a good match. Now, I had Darren Young a couple weeks ago, and I attacked him before and after the match, just kind of having that squash dominance thing going on. Show's in great shape for his upcoming match with Shaq, and I think he knows he has to be because he's going to have to carry it. I mean, Shaq's got a little experience from goofing around in WCW, but that's some no chain wrestling. And a suplex. Wow. When was the last time you saw someone do that to the Big Show? And get my first half star. Go ahead and put Show in the corner. He doesn't run the ropes a lot. Little belly shot. And an exploder in the corner. Wow. I'm going to go ahead, even though I know I'm not getting a pin here, match theory would say if you hit a move like that, go ahead and try for a pin, show that you intend to damage your opponent. Irish whip. And a power slam. I think that was what I was going to have to try to do off the rope anyway, so. Alright, how about a little senton action? There we go. Once again, go for the pin. Nope, he reversed the pin. And now I'm in the hands of the Giant. This might not be good. Oh, I got a reversal. Good. Angel's a 105 overall. Scoop. Power. Slam. Nice. Oh, I was going for a little Scott Steiner elbow drop there, but Big Show said, none of that! Hey, Big Show, it's false count anywhere. Why don't we come play? Huh? We'll play? We'll play, buddy? Caught him. And a throw. Ouch. Goodness. Now let's see. How about a little scoop, power slam. Golly, off the military press and everything. Working the Big Show in a Falls Count Anywhere title on Raw. And another spine buster as the big guy gave it a shot. All right, I'm going to try to do a little barricade breaking. I don't ever tend to get that to work. Nice. Saved myself from a power bomb. drag him up here and see if I can get the barricade breaker to trigger.
And folks, I do not think Big... My God, his body's been through...
I hate the camera cuts on the side. I just strongly dislike them. I always tell my student athletes that we shouldn't hate anything. You know, we can strongly dislike things. There we go. Let's spear him through the barricade, huh? Oh, and it is Falls Count Anywhere. So let's see if that'll let me end the game. I'm going to work through the pay-per-view here and see where it's all going to be. This doesn't pin the Big Show. Alright, shoot the half. Let's see. It's Falls Count Anywhere after all. 1. It's a solid win there. That way I had to choke slam him or power bomb him. I think it protects the Giant mostly still, even though I did military press Oklahoma slam him. And an explode earlier in the match into the corner. And then again, maybe the powerbomb would have been a little nicer, but I remember the Big Show getting his neck hurt on a Kevin Nash powerbomb at one point. So I like the near fall.
Here's your winner, the Anarchist.
That's not my post-match celebration either. So my name is Dustin. You're watching i0n Games here on Clambake Productions. I'm playing WWE 2K17, WWE Universe mode. I'm going to play through to the next pay-per-view. Just had one of my created wrestlers, Angel Del Muerte, defeat the Big Show. Angel is, of course, the United States Champion. On SmackDown brand, I separated the brands as WWE has. And on the SmackDown brand, I have that guy on the end there in the green, gold, and red singlet. The Wrestling Genius, and we of course saw him on our last stream. Genius and Miz are embroiled in a bitter rivalry at this point. Two heels. I don't think anyone cares. But, I mean, why would anyone care about two heels who want to beat each other up? That doesn't make any sense. And I wish the game would consider that a little more. I think it really wants me to play a babyface as one of these characters. I just don't like playing babyface. Has there been a wrestler to make more of an impact in less than a year than AJ Styles in WWE? I mean, wow. It's amazing to see. I can't skip these stinking intros until we get to this point, and I will. But AJ's just had an amazing year. I mean, the WrestleMania loss to Jericho, I'll admit I was like, well, that's it. They're going to bury this guy just to show that since WWE didn't make him Sting, that he's not going to succeed. But, I mean, the man is literally the champ that runs the camp, the face that runs the place. AJ Styles is on top, and I don't know why you would put the title on Cena at the Rumble, especially if you're going to lead into Cena Undertaker. Gosh, I hope Shawn Michaels shows up at the Rumble. It is in San Antonio, even though he lives in Florida now. I think that would be cool, but I'm going to pop anytime I can see Shawn Michaels wrestling. He is one of the wrestlers I've unlocked and put in the game here. He's on the Raw brand. I took the DX stuff off of him. I want him just to be Shawn Michaels. And I've got Edge, Christian, not as a team. I actually got Christian on Raw, Edge on SmackDown, Booker T's on Raw, Sting's on Raw, JBL is on SmackDown because he is the longest reigning SmackDown champion or longest reigning WWE champion in SmackDown television history. I believe that's how he would say it. Maurice is not in the game, or else I'd have her with Miz because I believe she does add a lot to his character. I got mad about her interference. Oh, I must be interfering in the run. I must be doing a run-in. Yeah, I must be, because it's not letting me skip his intro. Yep! I don't think I appreciated him interfering last week. Oh, Mikey. Yeah, I know. That's going to hurt for a while, pal. Oh, my! Look at that! Cool! How's he pulling moves off in that dress? Oh my, what is he doing here? Oh gosh. I got a feeling I'm not going over. Because I can't reverse anything. I don't even have my reversal markers. Alright, miss. Dragon Sleeper, I didn't even call that. That's just mean. Yeah, I think it's going to be a no contest. Head to the ring, boy. 'cause I'm coming there too. Get to the ring. What am I? I'm not controlling me.
If he's not careful. This guy's fine. Don't
Come on, let
worry.
me go to the ring.
Well said, John, and now's the time for
Yeah, I'm not
these guys
controlling
to take hold of this
the
match.
genius at all. Now I've taunted. Put that in a minute ago. Weird.
The Miz proclaims to be the most must-see WWE superstar of all time. Well, the awesome
No
one
Miz.
is going to have this incredible counter. He may be the best physical condition I've ever seen him in. Playing my games.
Now we're going to go to where I should have full control finally. I guess Miz needed a second to take his coat off. There we are. See if I hit this. There's a little elbow action. Alright, Miz. There it is. That's a good move. Turn him over. Roll him up. Good. Not going to get a lot of stars for this match, but I believe I'm going to do this. Yeah, I mean, this is a rivalry, so I may as well try to establish a little dominance here.
Hey, that's his opponent's taunt.
Little skull-crushing finale. Remember that was a stroke? I mean, kind of shows what WWE might think of Miz in reality, because that's Jeff Jarrett's move. And we all know Jeff Jarrett's name is mud around the old WWE. I've heard rumors that he's in talks with TNA, that Anthem is trying to talk to Jeff Jarrett about coming back to TNA. Jarrett is, of course, still trying to shop Global Force. I mean, God bless him. I don't see that anyone's going to have much interest in handing Jeff Jarrett money anymore. See if I can get him with the old pin here. A little. Nope. See if I can get a dirty pin. Dirty pin? Dirty pin? Nope. It's not going to give it to me. Rope break for Miz. I'm going to go ahead and head over here and see if I can get him to pop up and let me have a little springboard action here. 5'10", 240s. Just a, I think he's still technically a light heavyweight. Oh, missed the Canadian or the European style missile drop kick, as I heard Jim Ross call it in a clip on World of Sports premiere.
Try again. Come on. How many times is this guy going to use his finisher? It might be time to audible that game plan a bit.
All right, Jerry. Got you, King. I was just paying tribute to you the other day. Little sit out, Uranagi. Miz, good night.
He's measuring. The DDT, the end is drawing near. The end is very near after that DDT.
That'll do it.
Here we go for the win. I think they got it too.
There it is.
What a way to win a singles match.
It's a sick DDT. The DDT is a move that's been so devalued. I want to have this character have some value to it. The only times I use this to drop you on your head on the apron or to win the match. It's kind of like if you want to have a knockout punch as a wrestler. You don't want to throw 30 punches in the match, because what made that one punch you through the knockout? Now, some boxing fans would argue with me, as would mixed martial arts fans. This is freaking wrestling. Let's get it, you know? I'm not going to attack him. A disaster of a match. $0 earned for that. Wow. I may have to go move myself back up into contention for the Intercontinental title at this point. Adding in the legends has moved me down. Oh, darn it. I don't want to do that.
Up next, we have
Made a mistake. Unfortunately, it's going to load and won't let me out, so we're going to have to skip intros. And Cena is the world champion in this, so that's a 16-time world champion in John Cena you're looking at on the right there. You think he's going to win at the Rumble over AJ? I would hope not, but maybe there's something bigger planned for AJ at Mania. I mean, I'd like to see Styles go into WrestleMania as the champion. And it would make sense to me a little more to crown John Cena as a 16-time world champion at WrestleMania. But then again, there's a reason that I'm a fat, bald guy that is a journalist and does this on the side, and I don't work for WWE. I can't skip AJ's intro either, so must 2 in a row on interference, I guess. Well, let's watch it then.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall.
Yeah, I can't skip anything.
From Gainesville, Georgia.
It's a good intro, though.
Weighing in at 218 pounds, the phenomenal AJ.
Such an impact in his first year.
The phenomenal AJ.
4 kids at home, a believer, a Christian. I appreciate that a lot. And I guess it's one of the things that makes me a big fan of him and Shawn Michaels both. Or he and Shawn Michaels, I should say, since I am a writer. I appreciate athletes who share their faith. I think it's kind of sad sometimes that we can glorify social activists, but then shun people who have great faith. That's sad. And yes, you can be a heel and still believe in God. It's amazing to see. Nope, it's just not going to let me skip because it's going to be a pain in my butt. So we're going to watch Cena's intro too, I guess. I'm literally pumping the button. Once again, my name is Dustin. You're watching i0n Games. I accidentally went into a John Cena AJ Styles computer match here in my WWE 2K17 universe mode. My character, the Wrestling Genius, just defeated The Miz. And here comes Cena, and I cannot skip anything. So, yay, huh? I'm not a Cena hater. Unlike a lot of the internet, I think the man's worked very hard, and he's earned everything he's got. Cena has broken out. That's what we're seeing here. No, AJ broke out. So, interesting. Hence why I can't break out of anything. This is computer. I've got nothing else I can do. The champ is coming to the ring. The face that runs the place is attacking him, or at least trying to, and then leaves the ring. Okay. So let's quit the match and skip it so we can head to the pay-per-view, and then the stream will be over. I appreciate you guys watching, but I got a couple matches I'm hoping here at SummerSlam that I hope to entertain you, especially since we just got a disaster rating on the last match between the Genius and Miz, even though I had 3.5 stars on the screen. This game's a little glitchy. As a matter of fact, I'm resolving it with 2K right now, I hope, but I had to reinstall after my hard drive corrupted all the data, and I still can't use any of my Season Pass content that I hadn't previously downloaded. So that's a little angering, but on my personal YouTube channel, I have got a video for, to 2K's credit, we're trying to get it resolved. They asked for a video of what I was seeing since my explanation wasn't clear enough. Alright, Lesnar and Triple H, American Alpha and the Vaudevillains for the title, Charlotte and Bayley for the title. Bayley is the champion in this universe. New Day against Sheamus and Cesaro, who are the champions. Got Genius and Miz, got Styles and Cena. So no action for the U.S. champion, but Genius gets a match, so let's play. Start the show. This will be the last match on the stream here. i0n Games. Played for about a half hour now, if not longer, probably. And it's lunchtime. I'm getting hungry, and I got to go to work in a little bit, so I'm going to get a little something to eat before I head out to do some real work. I appreciate you guys watching. If you like what you're seeing, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe, share with your friends. I play retro games. You're going to get at least 3 videos a week out of me. This weekend, knowing I had a lot to do for work this week, I've given you a couple of bonus streams, and I'll try to do that as often as I can. I stream retro games through my Retron 5. That system gets a bad rap. I really like mine. I've had it for about a week now. Triple H over Lesnar. You can tell who signs the checks. Gable and Jordan. Bayley retains. Sheamus and Cesaro retain, and now here we go. The only match I'm going to be playing is mine. The Genius against The Miz, heel versus heel. Hope this is resolution of the rivalry, because I don't want to keep having to beat up the old Miz here. He's had a great year, too. Speaking of wrestlers who had a great year, The Miz with Maurice, it really refreshed his character. He's owned the Intercontinental title through the brand split, and deservedly so. So, let's see. Comments on the live stream, thank you. I will respond to them. I just don't see you because I'm broadcasting through Open Broadcaster. So we can have this little me in the corner down here that you see in lower left, and of course the logo. Guess I'm just trying to look as professional as possible. I watched some old videos of some of my favorite YouTubers, and it's just insane how bad their videos look. I'm not seeing any refreshing here. Let me turn off and then turn back on my stream. No. If you're not seeing the action, I apologize. I'm on my way to the ring to beat up The Miz, and I am not. Yeah, I'm not even seeing it here on my Elgato. There we go. Let's see if we can get it to refresh. No, just stuck. Hopefully you're seeing it, because The Miz is making his intro and I'm about to beat him up. So I'll go through the end of this match. The Miz asked me to shake his hand. Referee is unconscious. Maybe The Miz is turning babyface, huh? I'll commentate the match as I play it. I have formed The Miz. I'm heading out of the ring. I'm going to get a chair because I'm a heel. Or whatever's under here. This looks like a sledgehammer. Oh! And the referee is down, and I am utilizing a sledgehammer. I am now trying to break The Miz's ankle with a sledgehammer. Uh-oh. Now he's got the sledgehammer. He just hit me with a ref. Referee back up yet? Little scoop. Little slam. Do I have a ref yet? Nope. I'm going to get this out of the ring for you, official. That's what's going to happen now. See, I'm going to leave the ring. I'm going to throw this down. See? No one used a sledgehammer while you were unconscious, official. I promise you. Caught The Miz now. And a back suplex face buster. Miz is down. I'm picking him back up. Going to go ahead and smash his head right back into the canvas and get a little taunt action going here. I'm going to invite the former WWE champion to his feet. And a springboard front drop kick. I'm going to stomp him a few times now. I'm only up to 2.5 stars. Back elbow. And he reverses into a fireman. And Miz has got me in a front face lock. And a knee breaker. He wants to see the figure 4. You know, I was smashing his legs with the sledgehammer a few minutes ago. I'm sorry if you're not seeing the match and it's jammed up on the screen here. Knee to the gut. And I'm going to stomp Miz in the chest a few times. And I think it's time to hit the DDT. Yep. The only time we use this to either win or to set up for the finish. Miz is busted open. He is a bloody mess. And I think it's time, since he wants to emulate Daniel Bryan so much, I'm going to head to the corner and for the first time ever hit the sweet chin music, the super kick of my idol, Shawn Michaels. Boom. Hit connects. There's the replay you probably can't see, and I'm going into the pin. Miz has only got an orange damage. Let's see if it's 1, 2, 3. No, 2.5. It is a pay-per-view. Everyone kicks out of the finisher. Alright, I am going to go out for a springboard elbow. Up and missed. Miz goes for a kick. I have absorbed it. I'm going to go for a strong down grapple. A little uranagi. Springboard off, hit the leg drop, hit a taunt. I'm going to go ahead and see if old Miz wants to come up and play. I'm heading to the top rope. I'm going to go for the blockbuster here. And I got it. Little taunt. And I was going for a leg or something. Miz reverses it. Oh! And now, I just took his head off. I'm going to go for a roll-up, air raid crash neck breaker. It looks like I've got it. Roll him up from the bottom into an air raid crash neck breaker. And now Miz is going to sleep. Sorry if you're not seeing this. My screen shows that we're still jammed at the pre-match. But since I'm ending the stream here, there's no sense. And go to sleep hits. Cover on the Miz. 1, 2, and 3. Alright, folks, I appreciate you watching. I'm Dustin. I hope you got to see the end of the match there. If you like what you see, like, subscribe. I'll be back later this week for a couple more broadcasts here on i0n Games.
This has been a Clambake Productions podcast. Thanks for listening.